Okay, so before the episode starts, I just wanted to say a few words and just things in general. So, hi, I'm Origami, and I haven't posted on YouTube in about a year to 2 years. Now, I wanted to grow my YouTube and make it bigger and better and do other things, and then I kind of just stopped. I then recently started doing Twitch and rekindled my fire for making content and realized, Minecraft's becoming a thing that people are watching again. So I'm like, I have Minecraft. I have a computer that can run Minecraft. Let's record it and question my reality. Hello everyone and welcome back. This is me trying to see exactly how the heck any of this sounds and or how it is. So what you see before you is a simple redstone contraption that makes me hurt a lot because this is over the top. Because very interesting, I figured out a way to make this all better. So when I first built this thing, I originally thought of using a ball of enchanting, some experience, and then... No, when I first built this, I wanted to do a basic sticky piston, slime block, and redstone block. But I eventually realized that there's something called the block push limit. And I did not realize this when building my thing. But in my infinite wisdom, I thought, no, I can't do what I wanted to do. But I eventually realized through all my infinite wisdom that I was thinking that I could just have one piston instead of the actual, which is just have a lot of pistons pushing multiple slime blocks. Brilliant old me thought that, and last night, while in my infinite wisdom of thinking of how to come up with this, I realized the reason that people use slime block things is because of the limit, and the reason is they just use multiple pistons with multiple slime blocks to achieve the same effect, which is great. So now I can just put a redstone dust signal going underneath like this that goes straight up. There we go. And then just having a double... Oh, okay, I guess we can see that working. Also, I have shaders on, so don't mind this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then just to the sake of I'm being really cautious, I'm going to put the piston here. But what's interesting is then I just put... That should be powered. Can that pull up? When can you pull up? Like there. Nope. 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 The block's broken. Oh, that's great. Cool. Okay. How many of these can you pull up? You can pull up 3. Can you pull up 4? Good. 5. I'm gonna go with 5 of these things with sticky piston and then I just realized I'm gonna need to put a double of that and then an extension block. There we go. What? Are you even... What? Okay, that's fine. I seem to have figured out a way to break Minecraft. That was not the intention. Oh, right, because slime blocks carry a signal. I need, like, stone or something. That will not immediately push this block. What? Why is it being immediately pushed? There's nothing powering you. Unless the slime block is going through... You can't do that, can it? I need a block that doesn't carry a signal even normally. Glass does not carry a signal as far as I remember. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm nearly 100% sure that it never has carried a redstone signal. What? Okay, cool. Break block, place one of those. Okay. What? Future Origami here, just to say, I spent a really long amount of time trying to get this piston system to work that never eventually worked. So what I came up with was just a simpler idea that works a lot better. See, the usual way that I thought this would work is I would have multiple of these little circuit things that would just go all the way up. And then one would just connect the other, connect the other, connect the other, connect the other, connect the other until that happens. But for some reason, it doesn't. And I don't know why. Why that wouldn't work? No idea. It just doesn't. So how am I supposed to send a redstone signal down? I can make something really, really stupidly large to get this to work. And I might just do that. Now, it's a really, really bad way of doing this. But this entire network right here can just be cut off, because none of this is working the way I wanted it to. But we have this, which is just, nah, we want just a constant redstone signal, so we'll just send that into that, really. And what I could do is just do like some type of going around thing like this, which is just a 3 down, then across like that, then down again, and then you just kind of keep repeating it until you're all the way down. It's a really bad way of doing this, and I would recommend not, but it will work for the thing I need it to. So this is the final product. It works. Except it's up here. Was that on? Oh, right, because I put just a massive timer, which I can fix. That will make this entire circuit a lot faster. But yeah, wow. Cool. Okay. I think everything works now, and we can ride the elevator down, which is really, really loud. Only problem with piston elevators, they're really, really loud. Like, really, really, really loud. So whenever I work with them, I usually don't work with them. If I need an elevator, I usually just do a simple water bucket and soul sand and magma block and some type of switcher to switch in between them for up and down. The problem is the fact of I don't like doing simple creations, and when I eventually learned how to do just simple flying machines that are elevators like that, I stopped using the simple water ones because I thought these were a lot cooler. And just to be 100% serious, like, it's just so cool to me. Instead of using some weird water pillar that's really efficient, why not build a really overcomplicated redstone contraption that uses all of this to make it function? Oh god. Okay, so this should work now. I just realized that if the elevator isn't here, this is a serious hazard of you just kind of walking off and falling to your death. Because there's no mine shaft or anything. There's no ladders on the side that you can try and grip onto for dear life. Which I should probably do is add, like, these pillars on the sides. And then up the back. I should probably do that so that you can have, like, a little mine shaft. And then maybe I'll put some, maybe I'll indent a few sides. Or maybe make this a little bit bigger so that you can try and, like, grip onto the side of, like, a ladder for dear life or something. But this should work now, because this only goes up. So in theory, this should actually call the elevator up. And it does, nearly instantaneously. Oh, dang. Oh, and because this entire thing is just one large overcomplicated circuit, and that plugs into this up circuit, it does actually cause the upstairs to get called as well a few seconds later, which is fine because these aren't actually filled with anything. What I found out is that observers don't actually care if there's anything in a dispenser. A dispenser simply just going off actually is a block update. So you can just use a dispenser with nothing inside of it to actually cause an observer to move. And now we will go down in a very slow and really, really boring type. This isn't boring. Like, the one thing I don't like about the soul sand and like magma, the soul sand and the magma type of water elevators is simply the fact of they're kind of boring if you think about it. It's really simple. You use water, you use magma block, and you use soul sand, and you're able to make this crazy structure that just shoots you straight up. But it's kind of boring because there's nothing along the way. You just shoot up really, really quickly. Now, it's really, really efficient, and it's really, really cool. But for builds like a skyscraper, where it just has like a beautiful view at the top overlooking like these mountains or something, you don't want something just kind of boring. You want something that brings you actual true like elevator experience of just the experience of riding up an elevator. That sounds a lot more boring than I first realized, but it's a lot more. Oh god, it's a lot cooler to have something like this that rises you up to like a raised platform like that, where you can see over and overlook everything, than having some simple water jet that shoots you up. Yeah, it's really efficient, it'll get you somewhere fast. I use them for all of my mine shafts. But when it comes to whether I build like skyscrapers or some type of office building where I want it to have the experience of an office building, I don't want something that's really, really efficient, but is also not exactly existing. I want something that's true-ish, because in theory this thing floats for most of the way up, but we won't worry about that. It's just really interesting, and I really just love the feel of that elevator. I really don't like the feel of this pillar thing, and I really wish I just made it out of quartz, because I in fact had quartz in my inventory, and I decided, nope, I'm gonna grab stone. I'm going to grab stone, and that's the block I'm going to use to build most of this structure. So it looks really, really, really stupid. Oh, God. Is the time really doing this again? Maybe I should just, like, go to, like, time set. If that's 10,000, then maybe I'll go to what's midday. Is it noon? I think it's noon. It's like, there we go. And then /game rule time day. Is it not daylight? Is it do daylight cycle is currently set to true. False. So now that won't move, and we'll have perfect lighting 24/7. If only I could do that in real life, that'd be great. Okay, I now realize this is the only structure in this world that I actually wanted to talk about and build and complete.